Hey!
What up?
We're the Normies, and we're here to watch the second released trailer for Avengers Doomsday in the batch of 3, and then the fourth one is going to be the Thick Long Boy. Thick Long Boy. But we're going to talk about
a thickin'.
This looks like it's Greater Hemsworth.
Is it? You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know who that kneeling figure is.
I mean, he's holding Stormbreaker. Come on.
You don't know.
It could be Beta Ray
They're
Bill.
called Pig Newtons.
Could be
You
Howard
don't
the
know.
Duck, bro.
You know?
Howard the Duck, the chosen one.
Honestly, if they could, I think that could save Marvel. If they like,
If they do a Howard the Duck, another Howard the Duck movie?
Hey, don't
we've
talk
already
shit about Marvel. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna love it. We're gonna eat it up. Ready?
play it.
Go. Okay, it looks 4K.
All my life, I've answered every call. To honor, duty, to war. But now fate has given me something I never sought.
A child.
Baby.
A child. A life untouched by the storm.
Wasn't he gonna fight Hercules?
Through the strength of the old fathers. So that I may fight once more, defeat one more enemy, and return home to her.
Aww.
Not as a warrior, but as warmth. To teach her not battle, but stillness. The kind I never knew. Please, Father, heed my words.
Hey,
Damn.
I'm glad to see him being serious and not, Love and Thunder Thor.
Thor will return.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ah, shit. Hey, it's the Doomsday Clock, guys.
It's counting down. So if we got
It's gonna be a
Steve
spectacle.
and we
It's gonna
got Thor, then it's only leaving one more out of the big three. Is the Robert Downey Jr. one just gonna be Victor Vaughn?
No.
I mean, we're doing 3 and then a big fourth one, right? Who are the big 3 in Marvel? Like,
Maybe it's a dark and a light. Maybe it'll be like,
Captain
well, he's also
already
Iron
did
Man.
Captain
Somehow
America.
he's back.
man.
Well,
Iron.
Tom Holland.
Tom,
yeah, raise him up. All right,
No one
man.
knows who he is. He's gonna show up. Well, everyone knows
Spider-Man. Yeah,
And-
they don't know
and-
Peter Parker.
And
Yeah.
Strange also left to
movie's ever so
some
good.
weird with Charlize Theron. He left to some.
I just think if we're gonna be doing if we're showing off the big 3, I mean they started the Avengers, like this. That's how we're
I
getting.
feel
there.
I
So
feel like you end with Doom though, because it's about him.
I know, but I'm just saying based off of the pattern. If I say if we were doing word association and I said Captain America, Thor,
Hulk.
you say Iron Man.
I get it, but
Hulk.
I guess I know from a leak what it is. But let's just not say.
Same, yeah.
Let's
I
not
don't
say.
know. I don't know. Tell me.
Don't tell
We
me.
won't say.
Don't tell me.
I didn't see the leak. I just heard about the leak.
It's
I
gonna
saw the
be.
leak.
It's gonna be a spectacle. That's for sure.
The third
Oh,
one is
100%.
definitely gonna be a better trailer than these first 2.
If they are marketing a
Yeah.
whole year out, this is gonna be an event.
Seeing
And
some
it's the
serious
Russos.
Thor is good, and seeing him kind of wishing for something for his child that he didn't have, which isn't you wouldn't think about that for Thor, because Thor was so built into being a warrior, and that was so much about who he was. You think he'd want to pass it
became a
on,
dad
but
in Love
instead
and
he's
Thunder,
like, I'm
man.
trying to be chill, man.
I guess you don't get to retire as a that's one of the downsides of being a superhero. You don't really get to retire.
Maybe this is Hemsworth's last outing as Thor.
I feel like it
what else
is.
can you do with the character
I
now?
feel like
He's
it
a
is.
father.
Kind of
He wants to
already.
teach him warmth, stillness, not to be a warrior. So
I think we're gonna move into the new Avengers.
Pass that torch.
Oh, teach her, right?
Inside.
She's got a daughter.
Pass that torch.
you
But he
think
doesn't want to teach her to be a warrior.
maybe it's all gonna reset? Maybe they're gonna reset the whole timeline.
We'll do the Young Avengers.
Or that. I don't know what that is. But we got 11 long months. Do you think it was wise of them to release the whole cast list ahead of time?
Yeah.
I think
Because
so.
they were going to leak anyway.
Yeah.
I think so. Like
Yeah.
they're really gonna market the heck out of this for a whole year. Like there's by the time December comes around, I don't think there's gonna be anybody that hasn't heard that this movie's coming.
Yeah, I mean the marketing started more than a year ago when they just dropped Robert Downey Jr. was going to be in it. That was the first bit of marketing when they showed all 20 of them chairs. I don't think you could have that many people working on such a big project in Hollywood and not have it leaked. So they just jumped ahead of it. It was like, yeah, but we'll tell you who's all going to be in it. What, do you want to be surprised anymore? We're finally doing it. But I do feel like this is it. Like, this is the peak of the mountain. I do not know what happens to Marvel after this without having it. It can't be the same thing anymore. Like, after this one, there's nowhere to go but to, like, deconstruct and re-put these pieces back together in a way that's interesting.
I think this will be a peak, but, like, I still think Infinity War and Endgame was the peak of the mountain. Like, this is, like, I think one last hurrah type of thing.
Yeah. I think they kind of they lost their way a little bit after Endgame.
And when I say peak, I'm not talking about.
They were just pushing too much out. So I do agree. After this, it needs to be like, let's go in a new direction.
Yeah.
If we still want that continuous storytelling, you do have to disconnect everything that's happened, because I think one of the intimidating things for like new people trying to get into this is there's just so much to watch.
20 movies. You got to watch 20 movies
plus
to
shows,
know
and they're all
on.
connected.
Like,
and
that's part of the excitement.
It is, but it's a little overwhelming.
There's different criticisms. Obviously, some people wanted more connectivity. I think, let's see what this does. Let's see what they're going with. The less hair Thor has, the more serious.
I know, those comments are hilarious.
I do like a more serious Thor.
It does definitely feel more serious tone, and you know what? I think taking their time, like saying like it's gonna come out in a year, that might be a good thing, honestly.
What does Chris Hemsworth's channel look like?
When I said peak, I didn't mean that like it's going to be the best. I just mean that a peak, like that after this. Me personally, who is, and if you've been watching the channel for a long while, pretty much like I'm a big fan of Marvel. Like, I'm not going to be interested in watching any more Marvel stuff unless they're going to drastically change how they're doing everything. Like, I will be fully like? I don't know. I'm not the Russos. I'm not the director of the project. I'm not Kevin Feige. I'll just tell you that I'm full. I will be like, all right, we've done Doomsday. Like, unless the next thing I hope that you're pitching is super interesting, or like, the box office is going to be lukewarm like it was for a bunch of the projects after Endgame.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean that's actually actually.
Yeah,
valid.
it's crazy. The MCU came in, created this shared universe thing, and no one has been able to emulate it as successfully so far.
Because those first 10 years was just like, I mean, it was a perfect blend of
no one's got the patience
casting, writing. It was just something new.
There were a lot of mid movies in those phases too.
Yeah, man.
But the interconnectivity made it like, whoa. And again, there wasn't so much.
And it was the first of its kind doing that.
And there was like a solid year between every movie. I think it was the time to like ruminate with it.
Yeah.
Well, point of the story is, I think Black Adam wasn't too bad. What are your thoughts? All right.
I need to see it.
Bye.